Hello everyone, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Welcome back to our Colorado channel and welcome all of you to follow us and watch our live. Our live broadcast will be held twice a week in every Wednesday and Friday Chinese time, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. And Western American time will be like every Tuesday and Thursday at 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Welcome all of you to come to our live broadcast and welcome you to give us any question during the live. And we are trying our best to reply all the questions in the live broadcasting. And last time we talked about the maintenance, how important of the maintenance is and how to do for this kind of maintenance before you break. So the maintenance actually is very important for the daily using for your digital printer. And the good maintenance can reduce the mechanical wear. So you know that there are so many precise parts of this printer, especially like the moving device of this print head, and also the conveyance system you can see. So these parts are very sensitive and it needs to be regularly cleaned. So a regularly cleaning for the dust inside of the printer and also the lubricating for these parts is necessary during our daily using. And also, secondly, the importance of the maintenance is to cleaning the head. Here, you can see that cleaning this part, it is very important to ensure that you will get a good print quality. So the good quality, it depends on the good condition of this sensitive part of this print head. So once the print head is cleaned, it can be spray the ink and flow the ink very smoothly. You can see there, now it's closing, right? So that is the kind of normal status under this unworking time. So once it is getting working, then it can be flow the ink so smoothly. So what you need to do in your daily time, that every break, you need to be sure the print head is closed with the capping tightly. And then once you found that the print head has anything clogged or has dust inside, you just use the non-woven fabric, a wet one, to wipe this print head a little bit gently to get rid of this status, or just using the software to clean it. Okay, so during our live, and welcome you to leave any questions you can think about it to our live broadcasting and in the comment area, and we are trying our best to reply you during our live. So once it is the print head is clogged, it will result in the blur printing. And here you can see the ink supply system. The ink system supplying from the main ink bottle to the secondary ink bottle, and then to give the ink to the print head. Hi, I saw Rani is here. Hi, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Welcome to our live. Okay, so if you have any question, just let us know and leave the comments there, okay? And later I will check it out. I will try my best to reply you. Okay, so here, what you see here is the ink system, the ink supply system. So ensure that the maintenance also including this ink system supply. And each day, you need to check it out if the ink is enough or not. Like, for example, this yellow one, it is almost empty. So just refill it and ensure the printing job could be continuously working. And once you have found that any improper way to let the print head clogged, it will result in the blur printing. And sometimes, if lack of the ink, it also causes the print quality of the image. It's with the faded out the color. So I can show you. Like this one, you can see the color, the ground color, background color should be black. But now, what color is it? It is gray, right? The dark gray. And also you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but here I could see it stripes there. You can see it? The grading color of the black and dark gray, it just has stripes. So this is caused with the lack of the ink. So that problem occurred. But what the correct should be, it should be like this. So once the two pieces of the sock compare together, you could see the difference, right? And also, you could see here, this yellow color. It's pale and it's blurry. But here, the color is vibrant and the lines are sharp. You can see. And the background of this black color, it is just pure black. And this is the stripe and lack of the ink. And sometimes, this one you could see clearly. Now stripes existed, right? So this situation comes out, you might check out the print head. So once the print head has clogged, it will come in like the stripes. So it means the color is not coming. So the ink is not flowing actually. And also, once the head has problem and some color is missing, you also could get just totally different sock with the same design. So normally, it should be like this blue color. But now what you get, the blue is not coming yet. It's just the yellow. So it's greenish from the out view, right? So these kind of the situation are the problems for the print head. So it might be the risk that your print head is clogged, or it is lack of the ink, or other problems. And also sometimes once the sock, the surface, the fiber touched to the surface of the print head, it might also get this the stripe issue. So that is the importance of the maintenance for the print head. So we can see how important it is. And also, if you do the good maintenance regularly and during the daily using, it also can reduce the failure rate. Okay, so actually the big failure rate during using, it is caused just gradual accumulation with the small problems. And day by day, the small problems becoming big problems, and then it will in fact impact your efficiency production. So when it is small problems, if you don't care about it and just let it go, and some days later you will get the big problem and the printer won't run it. So it will impact your production using. So we hope that during your daily using, keep the maintenance as regularly checking. So these are the tips of the daily maintenance, and before your break, or let's say now you're having the Christmas holiday and maybe you have 10 days or 15 days holiday. So before that holiday starts, you just do this kind of maintenance first. Lubricate this medical item and also check out the print head and ensure that the print head is closed tightly with the capping. And inside, there's no air at all. So the main purpose to do this is to just keep the print head wet. And if you think, oh, this environment is not in the good humidity status, so normally the humidity request like 60%. If 50%, it's okay. If 70%, it's quite okay. But if less than 40% of the humidity, then you need to get a little bit water inside. So you just drop a few drops of the distilled water or the deionized water inside of the capping and let the print head touch with the capping, close tightly. So keep the print head surface wet. But don't use the mineral water, because the mineral water, if even you cannot see it, you can't see it at all inside of what kind of tiny small items, but the print head could feel that. So just use the distilled water or the deionized water. That will be fine. Just few drops, it helps. Okay, so these are the maintenance before your break. And after your holiday, you're back to work. What you need to do for the maintenance of the print head? The first step, okay. So before this the printer is under power off. Ensure it is power off. And then you just move this center motor drive a little bit to move this roller, not to get this position at the way of the cartridge is moving. Just move a little bit by manually. So under it is power off, it is easy to move and give the space of this cartridge here to moving out later. And once it has space here at this area, you just be sure, you can see here, lower a little bit of this ink station. You can see the capping is leaving from the print head, right? Yeah, now it's leaving, so it has much more space here. And then even later, the cartridge is moving. And then here, the wiper will not touch the print head. And under this circumstance, you can just move a little bit out of this cartridge. So out here, you need to check out what's the status of here, if it is dry or not. If it is have some a little bit stained ink there at the surface of the print head, and then just use with the distilled water of the non-woven fabric, and wipe this head gently. Just wipe it one time, ensure there's clean. And then back to the cartridge, to the ink station. And ensure it is just in the proper position. Just it's align the caping. And you can, and now operate of this caping to the print head and close it. Okay, so when this is done, then by controlling the software to clean the head, and then this print head will be automatically cleaned. And after cleaning, you need to check out the print head status. Like here, after the cleaning is done, and then after the cleaning is done, and you do a test of the print head, like here, what you can see here, it is the 4 colors, the print head status. The yellow color, the red color, and black color, and blue color. So after several times cleaning, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, and you need to be sure the cleaning status of this print head will be flowing the ink like this. The tiny small lines are sharp and continuously with each other. But this black, you see, it is not continuously, right? So this means the head status is not good enough, and you need to do the cleaning again until it is like this part. And if with this broken line, just few of it, just 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and that's no problem. You can still keep using it, no problem. But once it has the big area of the broken line, like this, it has problem. So it means the print head still needs to be cleaned. Okay, so that is a kind of the action you need to do after you back from the holiday. So it's easy, right? Just check out the print head status and cleaning the print head by using the software. And if necessary, just move out a little bit of the cartridge and using the non-woven fabric to wipe the print head. Okay, so once all these are done, just do the test and check out the print head status. If 1 time is not enough, and then do twice or 3rd time, it should be fine. So if you have any question during using with this print head status, and let us know. And here, welcome you to our live if you have new audience there, and welcome you to leave any questions there in our comment area. We're trying to reply you during our live. Okay, so all these about the maintenance and how to do it before leaving, before breaking, before your holiday, and what to do needs to be done and after you back from the holiday. And later, I would like to show you what this seamless digital printer can do. So you could see that these are the 4 rollers, right? So this printer actually, it is with the rotating printing mode. So during printing, this this roller is rotate. And during its rotating, the print head will move from the right side to the left side. And then these seamless items will be printed, like what you can see here. You see? The whole body of this sock has no seam. That is very important because so far the market here nowadays, there are some still the sublimation ink for printing, and that could print, but it was a flat heat pressing. So during printing, that is no stretchable. So once the sock is not stretched during printing, and after you stretch it later, you could see the background color. So the white ground color will be seen. But here you can see by this seamless digital printing, the ink actually just going deeply inside of the fiber. You can see it just goes deeply, and the inside of the fiber absorbed the ink already. So even it is stretched a little bit, you still could not see the background color. Let's see here, this white one. This red color with the lovely angel. And you can see here I stretched. I just try to imagine once it is wear on my foot, what the outlook will be like this. So the inside of the white color, actually, you could not see it very clearly, right? Even I stretch a little bit more. And this is just a normal fit. So the color is evenly, right? And also the image which we printed, it is with sharp lines. And the color is just solid. You can see the lines, this little angel. Right? Okay. So someone will ask if it can print on the both polyester material and cotton material. Sure, it has. It can. Hi, Elsa. Hi, welcome you. Okay, pigment ink. Actually, it is possible. It is possible. So I know what the question is for. So you wanted to print on the cotton material by the pigment ink, right? And then this printer could. The answer is definitely yes. Just so far, the pigment ink, it is very easy to dry. So it is a very high risk to clog the head. That is very important. But once if you just protect the head in wet environment, and then it is no problem. But this printer can. It can load up with the pigment ink. But what we do now for the cotton, it is using the reactive ink. Just different process is from the, compare with the pigment is that this reactive ink on cotton needs to get pre-treatment first. So soaking first, and then spin drying it and drying it. These three steps are the pre-treatment before printing. And after this pre-treatment is done, and then we go for printing. this like normal. Just print on it. And after printing, the cotton sock needs to be done with the finishing process. So the finishing process, it includes several steps. First, steaming. You need to send these socks to the steamer for steaming. And then the drying. So you dry it in the heating oven. And after that, it is dried. And at this step, the color already pump out. You could see already the very vibrant color. And it's stained. And the color fastening is at this time already good, but it still needs to be better. So that's why we do the washing process. And the washing process will have several times of washing with the cold water and warm water, hot water. So several turns of the washing with some chemical for the color fastness. And then you can just get it. Okay, someone leave the questions there. Okay. Yes, that's true. That is a little bit complicated process compared with the polyester one and also the cotton one if you use the pigment ink. But the advantage of this reactive ink is that first, you could get very vibrant color. And secondly, you could get very good of the color fastness of the reactive ink printed cotton sock. So this cotton sock, it could reach the European standard of the color fastness to washing like grade 4. Well, the pigment ink, that one, the color fastening, I remember if I'm not wrong, it was like just 2.5. So compare with 2.5 and 4, that is the big difference actually. And also, once you rubbing it, even the dry rubbing, and then the color fastness of the pigment dye is poor than the reactive ink printed. So that is why so far the reactive ink printing with the more complicated process, but in the good result. Okay, so any questions? Okay, welcome you for the new audience here to our live broadcasting. Our live will be held in every week, twice a time, and twice a week. So every Tuesday and Thursday at 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. West American time. And the Chinese time will be Wednesday and Friday. In the morning time, 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, so just now we talked about the cotton sock, the process. So this one also could be printed for the polyester. And the polyester sock will be much easier. So just you get a blank sock here with inside just white color. And then you get this, the blank sock, and load up to the roller. Once I load up to the roller, and then print. And after printing, we just send this sock to the oven. And for the heating oven, it needs like 180 degrees for heating. And in 3 minutes to 4 minutes maximum, then the color will be fixed. It will be occurred. So polyester is much easier. You can see also compare with this cotton material. This color also very bright. And you can see very in details for the small details, even the small flake, you could see it clearly. It just imitates that we are just using this printing like the jacquard one. And here you can see the details just like the jacquard needle knitting, right? So actually, this printer could print for various material. Just different material, different ink. Different material, different process. You just could reach it. And also, except the sock, it could be also printed for other items, like the sleeve covers, also suitable for this. And the barf scarves. Once you go outdoor sports, you need that barf scarves to get rid of the windy. So that one also could be printed, just using the different model of the printer with different diameter of the roller. That could be. And also some yoga suit. The yoga top, bras, and leggings also could be printed by our seamless digital printer. So welcome all of you to follow us, subscribe us, and watch our live broadcasting every week, twice a time, in every Tuesday and Thursday at 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Western American time. And Chinese time will be Wednesday and Friday in the morning, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So any question, you can just let us know. You can also visit our website, www.coloradotech.com. Welcome all of you with any question. We will always here to support you. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.